In this class, we are going to learn how to add the table collection template on a select single component in Visual Builder application. When you make use of any select single component in Visual Builder, you will be seeing only one column information. In this case, what I have done is I have put a table component within this select single component as a collection template. Then I'm displaying the couple of information for an employee. One is the name, other is the person number. Suppose if you want to display the work email as well, that also you can add. That is by adding one more column to the table. So we'll see how we can do the same in this class. First and the foremost thing is you have to create a application in Visual Builder. I'm making use of the Redwood welcome page template over here, and I will search for the select component, that is select single. Let me just drag and drop it in the default template for this welcome page template. Then I will go to quick start, click on the add options. For demonstration purpose, I will be making use of public workers get all REST API infusion. Select this and click on next. In the label for the select single component, I will be showing the display name. It's over here. But in the value, what I will do is I will have a value as person ID. Apart from person ID, I will store the work email and the person number as well. Click on next and click on finish. Done. Let me just switch over to the live mode and click on the select single component. Now I will see only the name information over here, but I want to show the person number as well. Now in order to learn how to add the collection template to a select single component, we have to check the Oracle documentation for select single. I'm here in the OJET cookbook, that is under forms, select and combo box, select single and the collection template on a table. Here if you click on this, you will see a table view over here in the select single component with the first name, last name, department and the salary. In our case, as we are making use of Oracle Fusion REST API for get public workers, we will be adding the display name and the person number. Now if we just closely observe over here the information, what it says, we have to add the collection template, then we have to style the table, and then we have to make use of cell template for the table. And the source code is available over here. Under the select single, they have added the collection template. Within the collection template, they have added the table, and for displaying each cell value, they are having a cell template on a table. So these are the things highlighted in the cookbook. We will do the same over here. I will select the select single component, go over to the general. If you see, there is a section called as collection template. Click on this and select the table as we are going to add the table. Next, what we have to do is we have to click on this collection template. That is over here under the structure. It is saying data OJ as. If you look at the documentation over here for the template, what we create collection template, we have to create one data OJ as, that is to bind the data of select single component with this collection template. So I will write over here the same thing what is there in the OJ cookbook, that is the collection. Let me just remove the null and add the collection. Next, we have to go back to our select single component, scroll down, click on the table. From here, what we have to do is we have to select the data. Data we can tell we want to go for this current.data, and we have to add couple of columns over here. 2 columns I have added. Now get into this. I will tell this is my display name. Now here we have to give the exact name as it is displayed in our Fusion REST API response, and the response information we can get from our call that is made to the API. That's over here. So if you see, our response tag is display name, we have to give exact name over here. Other styling information if you want to add, you can add it over here. So 1 column added. Next is the person number, and the field value, it should match with the person number what we get in the response. I will add it over here. Done. Now let me switch over to the live mode and click on this table. I can see the values displayed over here, display name and the number. But I select this, nothing is getting selected. Now we will see how to fix the same. So in order to fix, we have to search for the selected row over here. Selected row. Under this, we have to go to FX for the row, and here we have to tell selected is this one, current.selected. And the same is displayed over here as well in the cookbook. We have to put the selected row as collection.selected. In our case, it will be current.selected. That is over here. This property we have to add. This is done. Next property which is important is current row. So that we will go to this all and we will search with current, that is over here. Current row, we will add this as current row. What we have on this current row. Click on save. Done. We'll switch over to the live mode and we will select nothing is happening. So we'll go over to this cookbook and see on OJ row, this we need to add in our table component. So as of now, if you just search over here on OJ row, we are not able to see anything or with the help of row keyword. So this attribute we have to manually add in our table over here, that is on OJ row action. So once you add, it will be displayed over here, that is row. If you just see, let me just again come back to my table, click on this table and go to all and search for row. It's over here on OJ row action. Let me just search with like this on OJ, or with the OJ keyword you can search. It's over here. Click on FX. So we have to select this handle row action, that is this one. Click on save. Now switch over to the live mode and we can click on this and nothing is happening. So because we have to add this template as well, that is the cell template on the table. Now we have to go to the general over here, search for the cell template, it's over here. So the documentation says we have to add the highlighted text, but we will add the normal bind text over here. Expand this, go to bind text, and here in the FX, I will select the bind cell dot data. But for here, we have to again map this to OJ, that is cell we will name. So this is what it is mentioned over here. For every template, we have to map the data OJ as. At the beginning, for adding the table, that is collection template, we had added data OJ as collection. In this case, we have to add for this cell template OJ as cell, because it will be displaying the cell data like this. Now let me switch over to the live mode and let me just click on this select single and select one of the values over here. Now it is getting selected. Let me just select one more value over here. It is getting selected, but the problem over here is it is not loading. That is, the pagination is not working over here. It is ending the list, something like this. But in actual, we should see that we are making a call to the Fusion REST API as soon as the list gets end. So in order to fix that issue, we have to click this table component, go over to the all. Just select the scroll policy. Here we have to tell limit as 50 and the maximum it has to fetch is some value you can give. Now click on live and we have to just scroll. If you see, it is loading endlessly. So until the public worker information is there in the Fusion, it will load endlessly over here. So this list will never end. If you see, it is making a call with the offset and the limit information what is set over here in our application. From 450 offset, it has fetched 50 records. From 500 in the next call, it has fetched next 50 records. So like this, we can add the collection template, that is the table, on a select single component, and we can show the details over here. Before we end, we will add one more column over here to display the email as well. Let me just create one more column over here to show the work email, and the name should exactly match what we get in the response. Let me just click on this. Now here, if you see, we are seeing the work email as well.